I had a friend, we'll call her Shirley, who believed it was absolutely essential to plan a party down to every last detail. Now, Shirley was a great party planner, and if you went to one of her soirees, you would enjoy wine and cheese pairings. You would be ensconced in a subtle color palette and delighted by a playful theme. It was very demure, very mindful. But me, I'm more of a brat summer, stone soup, potluck kind of a girl when it comes to party planning. I believe in the power of the potluck. And I have a deep and abiding faith that it will all work out. I believe that the wisdom of the collective will just move through the people and will come up in our perfect potluck hot dish to Jello salad ratio. And now I know this is not everyone's approach. Shirley was appalled by my party planning process, where first of all, I go the potluck route rather than the planned menu route, and second of all, I assign nothing to no one. Because Shirley said, what if all we have then is Jello salad? So who here among us likes to plan a potluck by assigning dishes so we don't face down the barrel of the Jello salad? Okay, great. And who here likes to stone soup it, throwing caution to the wind, letting what come may? Okay, who here has never planned a potluck? Ah, yes. Welcome, come in. We have a role for you. There are many ways to do invitations. In Priya Parker's book, Gathering, she argues that every gathering should be planned carefully, with intention, beginning with the purpose of the gathering. Why are you gathering at all? What is the point of bringing people together? Why should they give you their precious time and energy? Parker persuasively argues that every single other aspect of the planning should shake out from that original purpose. Then there's the Jello salad, running river approach to planning. Just let it flow. When moving water meets an obstacle, whether it be a rock or a tree or a hill, it just goes around it, finding its own way down to the lake or the ocean. This approach is more hands-off, trusting the land and the water and their relationship. Both of these approaches have their place, as do many, many more. Sometimes you actually do need a controlled flow of water. We intentionally route water through pipes into our homes where we don't want the water to just find its own way. But in the river, the water is wiser, choosing its own route. There is an entire field of work that is trying to relearn the natural wisdom of rivers in order to restore them to their original life-giving health prior to human intervention. One of our own members, Pete Hill, has written an entire book about these river keepers and their water wisdom, trying to follow what nature does best. In 2016, the Water is Life movement was born in the Standing Rock Sioux tribe's resistance to the Dakota Access oil pipeline. The struggle to protect the Missouri River by shutting that pipeline down is ongoing, as well as the work to honor life-giving and life-sustaining water everywhere that it flows. Here in Wisconsin, the Bad River tribe is fighting an Enbridge pipeline to protect the water of Lake Superior, and there is so much work going on to protect the water in our beloved Lake Michigan. You can learn more about some of that water protection work next month at Indigenous Peoples Sunday on October 13th, when we're going to show the film Bad River, followed by a panel discussion with 3 Indigenous Wisconsin water protectors. Water is life. Water is sacred. It's part of us. We need it to live. More than half of our body is water. Sometimes, unfortunately, human beings try to use the power of water for profit or for domination. In Gaza right now, the Israeli military is using water as a weapon, which runs counter to the sacred nature of water and our human relationship with it and with one another. Here in the United States, there are people who try to profit from water or treat it as property. It is our work as a spiritual community to remember that water is sacred. It's holy. It's part of our living world and part of our own bodies. It's not something to be used for profit or to control or dominate other human beings. When we gather here and we pour our communal cup in worship, we remember the sacred nature of water and we try to follow its wisdom. Water gives life, and we are responsible for protecting it as we protect life. In this life, in this world, there are all kinds of people, and we all belong. Even if you're a potluck planner, even if you're throw it to the wind Jello salad celebrator, everyone has a role in the flow of human belonging. We can learn from the sacred power of water's softness, the way that it penetrates the mountain and winds around the road and wears down the rock, and know that if we treat all human beings, all living beings, water and the earth itself as sacred, if we approach life and life-giving with respect and love and care, then in the end, it will all be okay. Even if the car is totaled, the people will be spared. Even if the pipeline is approved, the people will be organized and resisting. And dear ones, even if all we have at the potluck is Jello salad, we still get to gather in with one another and be held in community and laugh for years down the road at our beautiful and holy Jello salad buffet. When we invite one another with intention, may we remember to follow the wisdom of water and let go a little. Enjoy the party. May we remember the wisdom of water and surrender and flow. May it be so.